My name's Blake Bouza. I wrote this with John, Maria, and Elizabeth. And then the sprinkler system activated, sending a deluge of water over the books, girl, and cat. Tattoo growled with discomfort, his fur growing soggy and gross. The fire slowly pettered out, leaving wet paper and ink in its wake. He leapt up onto the nearby shelf to escape the sprinkler's rain. And that's when he saw it, Annabelle's favorite book in existence, Fahrenheit 451. He held it up in his claws, eyes glinting with triumph. Not so fast, Annabelle. No, not my favorite book. She shook her head, the wet strands of hair hitting her cheek. Tattoo laughed again, a purr in his voice. You have a choice to make, Annabelle. I will either burn this place down or burn your favorite book. Annabelle ground her teeth, torn between the books of her childhood, the books of everyone's childhood, or the one book that meant so much to her. Then she knew what she had to do. She ran to the front desk of the bookstore, grabbed a key card, and spun around. The burned books were sitting in sad piles of wet ash around her. To quote the great Katniss Everdeen, "If we burn, you burn with us." With that, she threw the key card at Tattoo, hitting him square in his large green eye. He yowled in pain, losing his balance and falling from the shelf. He lost his grip on the book. It fell in front of him, the words on the page growing larger and larger until the book swallowed him whole. Annabelle watched with a grim satisfaction. Poetic justice had been served, she said. Annabelle strode forward, her feet making prints in the ash. She picked up Fahrenheit 451 and brushed the ash away. She opened to a random page and gasped. Tattoo's face printed upon the white paper. "You can never get rid of me," was written underneath. Annabelle shut the book and walked out of the husk of the burned building, unaware that inside the book the words were beginning to write themselves.
So that's it. We're going to leave.